This morning, I've been taking care of something which is so important, but we often overlook it. It's something we don't really want to think about, and when it's too late, it's too late. And that's writing a will. I know it's not the most cheerful topic, and we just think we're invincible, but it really is crucial for protecting your wishes and also protecting your loved ones. So let's dive into why having a will is essential and why you might need to rewrite it, especially after a life-changing event like the death of a child. First things first, why should you write a will? I don't know about you, but I do not want the state deciding where anything I've got goes. I want it distributed the way I want it distributed. And the state will. I don't want the state deciding who gets what, and it might not align with my wishes. So here are a few just key reasons why it's so important. The will make sure your assets go to the people that you care about. And it's not even about just who you care about, but sometimes someone may need something more than someone else. Without the will, it might not be so clear. So since Diva died, I've been left without a next of kin. So I really needed an executor to really make sure my wishes are carried out. A will make sure that your assets go to the people you care about most. And sometimes it's not even about who you care about most. It's about your people and what they need in the event that you're not here and how they need it. So I've been left without a next of kin. So it's been really crucial that I choose an executor for the will who understands my wishes clearly. And understands who and why I'm leaving certain things a certain way. Also, I had to make sure the cats will be taken care of. That was the first thing on my list because, I felt like, really, people can take care of themselves. My cats can't. But obviously, clearly outlining your wishes can prevent misunderstandings and conflicts between your loved ones. We all know a lot of families fall apart in the event of a death. And as sad as it is, quite often the will is a key fighting point. If you have children, you may need to designate who your children will be looked after by. So this is really crucial. You may want some of your money to go to a charitable cause. Obviously, I've made sure that I've left a couple of people that I will be leaving a couple of people with funds to do work with mental health. We all have our own passions, and it's important your wishes are clear. So, provisions can be donated to charities or causes that you care about, and leave a legacy behind. Losing a child is just such an unimaginable tragedy. And it's a time that you really do, if you've already got a will, it's important to revisit your will. And if you don't have a will, it kind of brings it smack in your face why you need one. You need to reflect your changed circumstances. The loss of a child significantly changes family dynamics and future plans. So your will needs to reflect those new circumstances to ensure that your remaining loved ones feel cared for as much as possible. You will need to update your beneficiaries. Also, actually, the act of making a will or revising your will can be part of the healing process. It allows you to make thoughtful decisions about honouring your child's memory and adjusting your plans for the future. It really makes you reflect on what you want and what's important to you. So what do you need to do? If you haven't already, you need to start thinking about it. You need to contact a will writer, a professional will writer. You can do it quite cheaply. There are websites and organisations that give special offers. I actually found a really cheap deal, and he's actually given me a code. So if any of my friends want to do their will, I'm quite happy to pass on that code. just message me if you would like it. By using that code, it will take you to the same man who made my will. So I would recommend him. He was very understanding. I'm not the easiest. And of course, everything was complicated. And he was really patient and understanding. Writing your will really is an act of love, and it ensures your legacy is your legacy. It's not what someone else thinks you want. So don't put it off, because we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. And I wrote my first will within the first year of Diva's death. However, in the last 4 years, a lot has changed, and it's been an absolute roller coaster. And my wishes and direction has changed. Initially, I was so sure I was going to die soon, because my body just could not take the emotional pain, and I was worried about those that I support that would be left behind. So my priority was like, oh, I need to make sure I'm going to leave them some money. But yeah, over this 4 years, things have changed. So my new will reflects that. And also my thinking is just different from 4 years ago. So I'm also paying a small amount each year for my will to be stored. This means it can be easily found. The executor will have a certificate as well, so she can easily access it. No one's going to have to be searching through my house to find it, which is what they'd have to do right now, because I don't know where my old one is. But also, by paying that small amount each year, it also means if I want to make any changes in the future, which I'm sure I probably will, I won't be charged for it. And that's a relief in itself. So, yeah, not a great topic of conversation, but I just thought it's really important to be aware and to talk about it with your close ones. Yeah, because we don't think about it. It's only when someone very close to us dies and you kind of go, oh, yeah. So, yeah, start a conversation. If you are thinking about getting a will and you would like a code to get it cheaper, I think it would be, I don't want to say how much it would be, but it's very cheap and a fraction of the cost. And I should say, I'm not getting any money for this, but I inquired about wills before. The price has been so high that I've had to think, oh, I don't know if I can afford it. Oh, I'll have to wait. Whereas this actually is well within most people's budget. Yeah. So the price of a meal, eating out. So yeah, it's just really important. If you have any advice about making a will, if you've got any experiences that you think other people might want to know and understand, because, sorry, like background noise, we'll just wait for it to go past. Yeah, so if you've got any advice or any questions, just comment. I'm really not an expert on wills, but actually we can talk. Yeah, or someone else may know. Just let me know. Have a good day. I know it's not a nice thought, but think about it. Okay, bye for now.